Are you ready?
It's gonna be a hot girl disco summer. I'm never doing that again. I apologize. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Here, let's fix it. Something cool. Are we live? Is this thing on? You bet your booty we're live and this thing's on and we're starting early. And you guys know one thing and one thing only. If we start early, that means one of these drafters' lobbies have filled. And we got nothing but disco balls in here. Shout out to everybody in the chat. And yeah, man, I agree. What a room. Shout out to Stat ATL. He's drafting at the 109. He's from 1 week season. Blocka says nothing but disco balls. Block is drafting over at the 104. Sleez says Anier Chisholm. Guys, you guys know we love Efton Chisholm. This is the Efton Chisholm freaking squad. Sleez is drafting at the 112. Young Pro is drafting at the 110. We got a lobby full of savages, full of absolute beasts and monsters, and this is what it's all about. We're gonna shout out everybody in the room, and yeah, we started early. People may start trickling in here and there. It's fine. But we got a lobby. This is a lobby. All right, we got my boy Willie 86. He's at the 101. We got Mossy at the 102. Ralph Wiggums, that's Jonathan Coe at the 103. We got our boy Terry Rice at the 104. Our buddy, our good friend Donkey Shrek at the 105. The guy who won the chip, not last year but the year before, Dorito. So definitely in the presence of royalty. 2 mules in a cart. He's at the 106. 2 mules in the cart. At the 111, we got our boy Stat ATL at the 109, Young Pro at the 110, yours truly at the 111, Sleezbomb at the 112. We got 11 out of 12 people from the community in this draft. 11 out of 12 people from the community in this draft. That's pretty sweet. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty spectacular. Thanks everybody for tuning in. I know we started early. I know we're here rocking early. So yeah, appreciate you guys. And tonight's giveaway day. Y'all make sure you vote. Y'all make sure you smash that like. And then what do we think, guys? What do we think is a good like goal in order to do the giveaway? What's a good like goal in order to do this giveaway? Good evening, everyone, says Jonathan Coe. Shout out to you, brother. Thanks for swinging by. Devin McCain says, Mike Ken says, yo, what's up, Devin? Thank you for popping by, man. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Jason Calhoun, my guy, he says, hey, you all good luck in this draft. We need it, Jason. Thanks for swinging by, brother. Love you. I hope you're having a great day. Brian Dudek says, happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Taco Tuesday. My guy. I don't see 11 likes yet. Heard. We're going to go Puka Nakua because I can't stop drafting Puka Nakua. Let's see what Sleez does here. I'm sure Ashton Genty is well within the realm of possibilities here for him. Mossy says, disco, let's go. Smash the likes. Appreciate you, Sleezbomb. Ooh, I have not gotten this start yet. Puka Nakua and Amon-Ra St. Brown. I know there's 2 week 8 buys here, but I don't care. This is a start. I did want Devon Achane, but I mean, you give me Puka and Amon-Ra St. Brown in the first round, even though I'm not bullish on Amon-Ra St. Brown with my second pick. Hell yeah. Jason Calhoun says 15. I think we can aim higher than 15, Jason. I think we can aim higher than 15. What do you think? You guys thinking maybe 25? 25, something that you guys think we should do? All right, that's the goal. 25 likes here on the YouTube channel, and we'll do a giveaway. What are we giving away? I'll tell you guys exactly what we're doing it. Brian Dudek says, smash the likes. Let's go. This is going to be a sweaty one. I'm here for it. I love my start already. We need more likes, y'all. Let's go. Appreciate you, Bobby Bangle. Shout out to you, brother. 18 peeps in here right now. Take a sec and tap the thumb. Hell yeah. I mean, shit, we are early, but I appreciate everybody tuning in and swinging by and saying hi and all that good stuff. And yeah, man. This is wonderful. Now I told you guys I'm about to tell you guys what we're doing and where we're doing it and how you could do it too. And we're also doing a giveaway. So this applies to this. This is not a mock draft, guys. This is a real money draft with real money implications. How much real money are we talking about? Hold on. How much real money are we talking about? Let me tell you. $2.5 million in total prizes, $500,000 goes to first. It's 12 points format, most points win. It's best ball weekly scoring from weeks 1 to 17. 12 teams draft. There's a fast and slow. It's a $20 entry. You get to max out with 150 lineups. That's what we're giving away an entry to. Just ask yourself, why not you? Why wouldn't you deserve a opportunity at drafting a fantasy football lineup that could win you and your family $500,000? Just ask yourself, why not you? Why not? Right? There's also the Drafters $2 mini. It's probably the best way you could get ready for your redraft season. It's a $2 investment. 10K goes to first, $100,000 to be redistributed to all other placements. The reason why it's the best way for you to, because mock drafts suck. Mock drafts are terrible, right? People are going to be mocking their first 2 picks, and then after they make their first 2 picks, they're just gonna go ahead and say, let's just go ahead and auto the rest, and it's going to be you against really, really bad auto picks, so you never really get real shots on net. Whereas here, everybody's invested, whether it be the $20 or the $2 or any of the future drafts that drafters is going to be pumping out. Everybody's invested, so you're going to get 20 rounds of real ADP, 20 rounds of real shots on net, 20 rounds of real correlation and real like snipe, so you can adjust. You become unsnipeable. Do 10 minis, and I'm telling you right now, it'll 1,000% improve your odds of making the playoffs in your redraft league. 1,000%. It's a lot. It's a lot. So sign up today using promo code DISCO on Drafters Fantasy to double your initial deposit dollar for dollar up to $100, and we'll double your initial deposit up to $100. Why did I repeat that twice? And it's best ball format, guys, which in my humble opinion is the best way for you to draft. Draft your team, and the system automatically selects your best performances each week. No lineup management, no trades, no stress, none of that garbage, all right? Real stakes sharpens your drafting skills, unlike mock drafts where nothing's on the line. Exposure to a variety of players across multiple drafts improves your player evaluation for redraft leagues. Draft it and forget it unless you're winning big. Use promo code DISCO to double your first deposit up to $100. All right? All right? Guys, I'm telling you right now, best ball's literally the best. It just takes your best overall performances on a weekly basis per position and applies it to your totals. So you literally just draft and forget it. You get all, like, if you have an addiction to fantasy football, which I hope you do, because I sure do. There goes Brees Hall. That hurt. Because I sure do, right? If you have an addiction to fantasy football, it's the best way to scratch the itch, and you don't have to worry about like losing time with your loved ones and your family. It really is the best way to scratch that itch. Did James Cook go again? James Cook just went. Jeez Louise. That's crazy. Okay. Josh Allen. That's crazy. I was looking for James Cook there. 2 mules in the cart. Got him early. I'm here for it. My man is getting weird. Sleez says 18 peeps in here. Takes a second. Tap the thumb. How many likes are we at, guys? Squints, you killing me, Smalls. Thanks for swinging by, Squints. I hope you're having a great day, brother. Bayou Bengal, you back doing content again this season, my dude? Bayou Bengal's back. He's doing content. He's doing all that good stuff. Good to see Bayou back. Sup. Bad Guy's official. Oh, my God. Bad Guy's official. Really is a good guy, though. He really is a wonderful, incredible guy. Good to see you, man. Long time no see. I hope the offseason's been beneficial to you. I hope you've had a good time. And I hope you're ready to draft, man. We've missed you in these drafts. We've missed you in these streams. Good to have you back, brother. This is 3 years strong now together. We've been together forever and 3 years, and it's been great, and it's fun. I don't mind winning the 500K. I wouldn't mind that either, to be real. It just means more giveaways for you beautiful people. 2 mules in a cot with a thumbs up, my guy. 15 likes, says James Saw. Nice. Every season stat ATL, nice. Guys, by the way, if you guys check in the description, we have our premium Patreon. Both myself and Sleezbomb, we got our The Guys Patreon, because we are the guys you want to come and get your fantasy football advice to. There's a free version, so you could join our Discord and whatnot, and then there's the premium version where you guys have pretty much like up to the opportunity of having us show up to your drafts and draft with you guys. Not physically, but like we'll be drafting with you guys and consulting you. So There's a lot of great options there. We got your big draft energy, draft guide and strategy for best ball as well in there. There's a lot of beautiful things that you could do there. And there's also the link to his stream. He'll be going live right after us, also doing another drafters fantasy best ball draft. So shout out to Sleezbomb. That's my guy. If you guys support me, you guys support Sleezbomb, period. His link is in the description. If you guys want to go take a minute to smash a like, subscribe to him if you're not doing it yet. He's one of my favorite, if not my favorite content creator. And he's definitely, my best pal in this entire fantasy football endeavor and journey. I'm grateful that I've met him. So if you guys support me, you guys support Sleezbomb. That's my guy. Sleez says, my guy, I'm back. All right, guys. Chat, did you guys vote? How do we feel about Efton Chisholm? Are people still sleeping on Chisholm? Because Efton Chisholm is hism. That's all I'm saying, guys. Efton Chisholm is hism. How many likes are we at? Yeah. Yeah. If you guys are seeing this right now, that's how you enter. We are literally giving away an opportunity to win $500,000, guys. All you got to do is come over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. If you're one of the beautiful people watching us on Twitter, head over to the Big Draft Energy YouTube channel. Costs you nothing and means the world to us. Like, subscribe, also free, costs you nothing. Chisholm is hism. That's how you enter, guys. The Big Draft Energy YouTube channel, once again. Damn, took that early, took Jawan that early, man. Hey, Dorito gets. Hey, listen, Dorito won it all 2 years ago. So whatever he does, I'm here for it. All right, we got RJ Harvey and Joe Mixon back to back. Both of these guys are kind of being faded because there's now replacement running backs. This is kind of like where the range where I like drafting these guys. So yeah, I'm gonna take my first share of Harvey, and I don't have a lot of Joe Mixon, so I'm okay with getting these guys, especially as my RBs 2 and 3. We definitely need to start pounding the value at wide receiver, and we're going to just push running back till the very end of the draft. So I think we could build something really cool with this draft, but I love what we're building so far. Sleez has entered the giveaway with Chisholm and Sism. And guys, remember, if you're not here at the end of the stream, and if you don't contact me directly on Twitter, I cannot give you, I repeat, I cannot give you your ticket. And I apologize, but it's happened before and it makes me feel terrible. I want to do this giveaway. I want to give this away to you guys. So yeah, if you guys are not here showing your full support through the entire show, just being here because you want to rock with me, then I cannot reward you with a free opportunity to win $500,000 and really help your family out. You know what I mean? So please be here because I would love to give you the ticket. And thank you guys so much for your support. Mossy's entered the giveaway. Bad Guys Official, who really is a good guy, enter the giveaway with to enter the giveaway, guys. Come on to the YouTube chat. Put Chisholm is hism. Like this. Love it. Static Tail says Chisholm feels like this year's Javon Baker. Lots of preseason hype. May never see the field again. I respectfully, I was never on the Javon Baker bandwagon. I thought he was a fine talent. I just didn't know how he would fit the scheme, especially with the offense that they ran last year. You look at Josh McDaniels, and what Josh McDaniels does historically is he finds these undrafted wide receivers, typically white, because that's like the archetype that Josh McDaniels has. Aside from Jacoby Myers, because Jacoby Myers is successful with Josh McDaniels in 2 situations. He puts them in the return game. He gets them involved in gadget plays. What Chisholm does that not a lot of people like pay attention to, and this is what really caught my eye with Efton Chisholm and why I was like first on the Chisholm bandwagon, because I generally believe in Efton Chisholm. Maybe it's not this year, but he's one of the best dynasty taxi squad picks you can fucking make, right? And not a lot of people are paying attention to him. He's that white slot back archetype, and what makes him special and what separates him from the rest of the guys, and why he could possibly be better than Julian Edelman, better than Wes Welker, better than Jacoby Myers, why he could fit this mold of this slot back archetype that we've seen Josh McDaniels repeatedly absolutely feed and turn into absolute spectacular superstars, is the simple fact that this guy has a mutant ability to get in and out of his cuts without breaking stride. It is like he is special in that regard. I've never seen anybody get in and out of his cuts without losing losing speed in his stride. It is mind-boggling. It is a special trait that not a lot of people have in the NFL. He is incredible at it. He's incredible at it. Willie's entered the giveaway by putting Chisholm is Hism. Let's go. Mrs. Disco, Chisholm is Hism. Block is entered. Young Pros entered. Jason Calhoun's entered. Stat ATL's entered. Devin is entered. Two Mules on Cart has entered. Squints is entered. Bones, good to see you, brother. Thanks for swinging by. Appreciate you, brother. He says Jism is Hism. That'll suffice. That'll suffice. Bones has entered. James Saw has entered. If you guys got your fantasy football questions, pop them in here. I would love to answer any and all of your fantasy football questions. Once again, man, what an incredible blessing to have you guys here in the months of May and June, just rocking with me doing fantasy football drafts. You guys are a bunch of degenerates, and I'm here for it. I love it. Yeah, you guys just took up all the wide receiver value whatsoever. Should be interesting. James Shaw says, can't believe Jennings went that early. Wow. I mean, I'm personally not drafting Jennings a lot at this ADP, so him going early is relatively shocking. But once again, guys, Dorito is one of the sharpest fantasy football minds on the planet. This guy was literally the best fantasy football player on the planet just a couple of years ago. So if Dorito is bullish on him and he's taking his guy and he's trying to build something special here, maybe there's some smoke to that fire. I personally don't like it. I don't agree with it, but it is what it is. No Cap Mac, he says, how we doing, boys? Thanks for swinging by. No Cap, how you doing, man? I hope you're having a wonderful day. No Cap Mac has entered the giveaway by putting hashtag Chisholm is Hism. Wonder which wide receiver free agent is going to sign with the Steelers. That's a good question. I would say that, like, if we're talking about just what fits the mold for the wide receiver two in you know what would be more successful, Amari Cooper or Keenan Allen both would be perfect fits there. They both would be spectacular. But I think there's a lot of possibilities that Keenan Allen might go and mentor Marvin Harrison Jr. in Arizona, and I would love that landing spot. So Amari Cooper is not a bad deal. It's not. Jennings is the guy. Jennings is a solid pick there. I don't hate it. I also don't love it. I mean, I don't have a lot of exposure to Jennings, maybe because he was free last year, and I'm still reacting on like how free he was last year, and I don't like the pay up. The guy that went before him, not so much. Travis Hunter, yeah, I'm not here for Travis Hunter. I have 0 shares, and I'll continue to get 0 shares. I've never heard Sleez say a positive thing about 49ers players, so valid. CMC year to the moon. If you guys don't know, Sleez is a die-hard 49ers fan. We call them the 40 whiners. What's up, No Cap? Thanks for swinging by. Wake and Snake, baby. What does that mean? Been pushing back on Jennings too much. Need some reasons to draft him. I mean, if you're talking about especially in best ball, right? You're trying to not necessarily draft guys with the safest floors, or that guys that you think are just going to be projected to be, status quo the rest of the year. in best ball, you're trying to draft guys that are going to absolutely spike because that's what catapults you above. And if you can get the perfect combination of guys who can spike and be absolutely elite at every position, you're laughing. We've seen Juan Jennings spike. And when I say spike, like 50 points. 50 points. So I mean, like, it's well within the realm of possibilities there. They don't have Deebo Samuel anymore. Brandon Ayuk could be hurt. He could be healthy. Deepak Chomra, shout out to Sleezbomb. He shared what one of the Twitter doctors said. He said that we're likely to see Brandon Ayuk in October. I'm still anticipating that we see him for week 1. There's also the whole situation with Brandon Ayuk and the contract dispute and contract situation. So I understand, the need there because Ricky Pearsall, I mean, even though he spiked his last week, is he a guy or the guy? I don't know. Juan Jennings has shown that, like, he could have, if the 49ers won the Super Bowl, not last year, but the year before, Juan Jennings would have been the Super Bowl MVP. And he did it repeatedly last year as well. So he's as consistent as it comes. Yeah. I'm also not in on him. But like, I see the world where, like, why a guy like a champion like Dorito would get him in this format because the spike weeks are premium. I was hoping for Shaheed there. I'll be honest, that kind of hurt. Bad Guys official says Cooper to the Steelers. That would be sick. Rumors. Rodgers spoke highly of Cooper. Here's the thing, though. I don't think we're going to see either one of them sign until we get, like, well into training camp because both of these guys are vets and their bodies don't want to get beat up. And if they don't want to get their bodies beat up, they could do what DeAndre Hopkins did not too long ago and just show up in training camp. If one more person goes to the Steelers, I'm personally not drafting any of them. Hey, man, only guy who I'm really all in on the Steelers, well, there's 3 now, actually. I'm all in on DK Metcalf. I love the ROI with DK Metcalf. I'm all in on Aaron Rodgers and Jalen Warren. I'm all in on all of them, guys. 40 Winers, you like that? You like that, huh? You like that? Let's put my Wake in Snake is a show I do. 1 week season every Monday. Similar format to this, but obviously not as awesome. Gotcha. I don't know why I'm struggling to read right now. Shout out to Stat ATL, guys. 1 week season, great follow on YouTube. He's as knowledgeable as it comes. I mean, I try to give everybody respect and give their flowers, but this guy is one of those guys. When he speaks, I listen. Like, he's your favorite content creator's favorite content creator. He's absolutely brilliant. He's as sharp as they come. 1 week season, Stat ATL. That's Billy Gableman. Guys, love him. Loving to pieces. Nick, welcome to the channel. He says, hey, man, new to the channel. Got a question for you. In my first ever Dynasty Redraft QB Superflex PPR, I just filled out my starting roster, but weak at RB. I'm on the clock right now in round 10. Copy. So who's available? My options are Ayuk, Tagovailoa, Richardson, Benson, Tootin, Stevenson, Blue, Spears, Samuel, Ridley, McMillan, or do you recommend someone else? Who is your current quarterback situation? Also, Diggs and Mims. Who's your Nick? Who do you have at quarterback currently? Who do you have at quarterback currently? I'll answer that. Somebody just let me know that he entered that. I hope it's a slow draft. Burrow and Caleb. Okay, I would go Tootin. I would go Tootin because Tootin's a rookie who's going to receive a lot of work, whether it be this year or next. I do love Tootin a lot. I think Tootin's probably going to be your best splash play at running back, and I think you're going to get your best possible ROI there. All right. Okay, let's catch up. Hey, Bones, nobody really has signed with the Steelers. I don't know. I mean, because it's Rodgers. Sorry, man. Why are you saying sorry? So sorry. Spike weeks are premium. It's why I don't recommend you draft guys that don't do it exactly. Wide receiver hoarding lobby. Sheesh. You get 11 disco balls. People kind of know the values here. They know what's important and what to push and what not to push. Gibbs or Puka Nacua redraft PPR. you're good with either or. Depends on where you're drafting. If Gibbs is available, I mean, especially in redraft, he's kind of like my RB1. But Puka Nacua is borderline wide receiver 1 for me this year. So it really depends on, do you know your league mates? Is there going to be a premium of running backs, or is running back going to be gone early and often? I would say in redraft format, you kind of want to go with Jahmyr Gibbs. He's kind of the best bet and the ultimate ceiling play. I hope that answers your question, Mr. Magic. Thanks for popping by. Gibbs, please. Gibbs, not even close. It's here. It's Puka for me. Here it's Puka, just because you're never going to see a running back going round 1 in one of these tournaments and win. This might be the year, but yeah. Big mistake. It's always Gibbs. Nick, Burrow, and Caleb, you got that, Nick. Prepare to lose, Mr. Magic. Yes, sure. Y'all should definitely check out 1 week season. Streams on Monday mornings. Great insight. I wish I was available on Monday. Nick, Dynasty. No, it's Dynasty. Dynasty startup PPR. You're welcome, buddy. Doesn't matter. They will win 12 games at least. Lions lost their center, and Ben Johnson plus Monty's still viable. So Monty's the one who's affected by their all-star guard who's gone now, and their center retiring. Monty's the one who's affected because it's those interior runs that are not going to be as explosive. Whereas if you look at what Jahmyr Gibbs does, he's so dynamic that he doesn't necessarily need that interior push to get the corner in the NFL and beat everybody and go off to the races. He is as spectacular of a talent and as explosive of a talent as we've ever seen. He is not dependent on an interior line, whereas David Montgomery is kind of somebody who I'm pushing and fading because he benefits from that interior line. They still have 2 spectacular tackles, and we're going to see a lot more off the right side behind Penei Sewell, who is one of the best right tackles we've ever seen in the history of Everdom. Jahmyr Gibbs off the right side. Jahmyr Gibbs just outside zone tosses, gadget plays, whether it be screens, design passes, check downs. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to get all the usage and all the utilization, and he has all the explosion and explosiveness. Thank you, sir. You're very welcome, Nick. You're very welcome. And if you ever have questions, man, feel free. We're here Monday to Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern time. Would love to get you in one of these drafts. Make sure you sign up on Drafters using promo code DISCO. Drafters Fantasy Sports, that is. Use promo code DISCO to double your first deposit dollar for dollar up to $100. And we always call the queue in our live chat prior to going live. So if you want to get in with us, we always do the Drafters main. It's $500,000 that goes to first place, $2.5 million in total prizes. Welcome to Disco Ball Nation. Everybody calls me Disco. Nice to meet you. Doesn't matter. They will. I got that one. I've been watching BK. Shout out to you, BK. Thanks for swinging by. He said, I've been watching highlights for player comparisons recently. Pat Bryant reminds me of CD. I do not see CD, but I'm going to look back and see if I see CD. I would say Pat Bryant has my best player comp for Pat Bryant is a more refined Brandon Ayuk, a less explosive Brandon Ayuk. That's my comp. Top 5 offense, I'll put money on it. It's well within the realm of possibilities. The apology was for sniping sheet. Oh no, brother, don't apologize. Iron sharpened iron. Remember, I love you. 2 mules in a cart. Bears are winning the North. Well within the realm of possibility, Mr. Magic. I'm high on Smith from SMU on the Chiefs. Brashard, yeah. When do you think I should snag him before someone else does? I would say around ahead of where he's typically going if you're really bullish on him. Sup, fam? Great show earlier, Who Hames. Love you, brother. Hope you're doing well, man. Thank you for the raid yesterday. Meant the world. It just sucks that, a lot of people for the first time seeing drafters with your big raid saw that the app wasn't working, but it wasn't. I will go out and say this: it wasn't a drafters situation. It was the AWS Amazon Web Servers that crashed. So it was not drafters, and everyone who did draft yesterday and was part of that got comped a free ticket, including myself. Let's go. Shout out to Who Hames. If you guys are not subscribed to Who Hames, please do so. This guy's doing spectacular work. His streams and his community is growing daily. Like he's going to be one of those names where you guys are going to be like, I wish I was part of this community from the day one. And I'm grateful that, you know, I was there from day one. And once again, this guy's going to be a superstar. Who do you think the Jets will? Who do you think will be the Jets wide receiver this year? Mason Taylor or Brees Hall, one or the other. I don't care about Malachi Corley. I don't care about Smith. I don't care about Lazard. I don't care about any of them. Last year, 97, the top 100 teams took a wide receiver in the first round, and it was a mix of 6 different guys, not just Chase. Always wide receiver in round. Always. Chisholm is Hism. Jerry Bagshaw, shout out to you, brother. He's entered the giveaway with Chisholm is Hism. Let's go. You don't even know that yet. Not sure how you can make a definitive statement like that. Who are you talking about? Who are you talking about? Are you referring to the Bears winning the NFC North? I know for a fact you are a diehard fan of, just because how defensive you got there. I know you're a diehard fan of the Detroit Lions. Worthy or Devonta Smith? It's Xavier Worthy all day, brother. Not even close. Xavier Worthy all day. We'll take Austin Eckler here and just be done at running back. I'm okay with this running back room. I like what we're doing. And hopefully, I know it's doubtful that we see a quarterback fall back to us that we're trying to get correlation with. Obviously, you guys know who I'm trying to get correlation with. I think it's doubtful, but it's worth the push because we already invested very early in quarterback. So I'm just going to stick to my discipline and just try to get upside everywhere. Similar data, the past 3 years of historical data, wide receivers king in round 1, especially in this format, just particular to drafters where we're drafting. We're not saying everywhere that RB, it's this particular draft, this particular format, so just make your bet on who you think is wide receiver 1 this year. It could be Brian Thomas Jr., it could be Puka Nacua, Jamar Chase could be one of the number 4 wide receiver who repeats in the history of the game. So, I mean, there's a world where he can repeat. The biggest RBs winners, doesn't seem like it's worded properly, but we'll roll with it. My mind is a weapon. This is Sleezbomb. He's live right after us. The link is in the description. Of the offseason are DeAndre Swift and Javonte Williams. Where do you think they finished this season overall? Both of them have top 20 upside. Top 20 is like their floor. I think Javonte's ceiling is top 12. I think DeAndre Swift's ceiling is top 15. But both of them are going to be incredible ROI plays and very safe floors, especially in redraft. Ragnar was a solid player, but Brad Holmes is elite drafting. You guys are more concerned about your center, where you should be more concerned about Zeitler. Zeitler, everywhere he's gone, has turned into red zone conversions and goal line equity. Your 4th down situation is probably, in question. But you guys did bring in like a very good replacement at the guard position. Big dude from Georgia. Dude is a beast. He's a mammoth of a man. I think the sneakiest draft pick for offensive line goes to Cincinnati Bengals guard. The Cincinnati Bengals brought in this road grade of a guard. Dude is a monster. DeAndre Swift going to have his best season. Yeah, I'm here for it. I was all in on DeAndre Swift, his contract here in Philly, and that was great. 16 Swift, 26 for Javonte. Jesus Christ, you're really low on Javonte, man. Just think about like his skill set. He's going to be in a lot of passing games where we're going to see some ceiling plays and a lot of good ROI from him. PPR format, Javonte is a smash. Both of them are a smash. I would reconsider, Jerry. BK says, thanks, Disco, for the shout out. Thanks for popping by and showing me love, man. I appreciate you. I appreciate you appreciating me, appreciating you, brother. Javonte, not so much. I agree to disagree. I'll put money on the Bears Bears winning the North. Gotcha. I'm not betting on it. I still like the Packers. Thoughts on Jaden Higgins? I think Jaden Higgins is going to be on an offense that needs to pass a heck of a lot. they're losing a lot of good wide receiver talent. I much rather in this format, I much rather get access to Christian Kirk if it's not Nico Collins. But I mean, Noel and Higgins in a team that's going to be in a lot of high total expected points is worth a shot. Young Pro, if you do it to me here, brother, don't do it. Don't do it to me here, brother. Young Pro, don't do it. Don't be that guy. He's going to do it to me, guys. I can feel it. Let's go. We pushed the value. We wanted the correlation in the stack, and we got it 20 past ADP. Let's go. This draft is working out swimmingly. This is good. This is great. I'm loving this draft. Will Shipley went to Mossy. This is like the latest I've seen with Will Shipley go in a long time. Justin Herbert, 30 pass. Hey, man, all the wide receivers are going. I'm just grateful I got, I'm building a team with LA Rams correlation, and I'm betting on the Rams here. And I just like that I got Matthew Stafford 20 past ADP. It's nice when it works out like that. QBs are really fading here today. Yeah, I regret taking Josh Allen so early, especially with zero correlation. Thanks for the shout out again, brother. Thank you for just being a wonderful mind in the fantasy football world. Thanks for sharing your comp. I like to search Twitter also to see if others comp the guys I find play similar. Heard Dorito, guys. One of the greatest drafters on the planet is here rocking with us. This guy won the tournament. He won the $300,000 2 years ago. He's as sharp as they come, and he's also like the humblest. And I know it's not a word, but we're making a word right now. He's as humble and as kind as it comes. He's coming in and he's chatting. He's saying, I think you might get your QB. Devontae Drafter already has 2 premium QBs. You called it. We nailed it. How far behind am I in the chat? God, I need to lock in. Thanks for having my back on the wide receiver thing. I was fairly sure about it. Needed a hand. You're very welcome, buddy. You're very welcome. Anything drafters related, I kind of know. I think my comp for Jalen Wright, less agile Jamal Charles. Jamal Charles was just special, man. Jalen Wright, we have not seen that. It's Devon Achane or bust for me in that room. We know Swift is going to finish top 15. Javonte in top. I think Javonte is going to finish higher than Swift, respectfully. I'm very invested in that running room. Stafford back to disco. I love when it works out like that. I love when it works out like that. Bears winning the North, that is a bold take. I mean, they did improve everywhere they had to, aside from the defense, but they also got heavier on their defensive line, on their defense, which was their weakness last year. So, I mean, there's a chance where it's that is one of the more competitive, like the North on both sides, AFC and NFC. It's probably the most competitive divisions that we're going to expect this upcoming season. Things you love to see. It happened to a good guy too, right? Lions are winning the North. It's not even close. Name your price. Okay. Yo, Pete Terranova over on the Twitter side. Shout out to you, brother. He's saying hi, guys. First read fantasy. Love you, buddy. I hope you're having a better day today. I know today was a big day for you guys. Love you, man. Willie, you got him? I got him. Adams or JSN's JSN for me. And I know a lot of people are going to hate me for that take. It's Jackson Smith and Jigba. You look at the motions that Clint Kubiak brings there, it fits the mold of slot receivers. Both of these guys are going to get open. Darnold has the familiarity with the Kubiak Shanahan tree. They've worked together prior in San Francisco. There's a lot of good things happening in Seattle. And the ability to motion pre-snap, essentially what this does is kind of tells you what kind of defense you're going to be seeing. And it kind of shows the defense's hands, whether you're facing a zone or not. If a defender travels, typically it's not really zone, it's more man. And if a defender stays or you see somebody stagger into the box and pick up in the slot, we know there's going to be a cover 3 situation, right? Cover 2, slot receivers eat all day. Not a lot of teams run a lot of cover 2, especially against a power run game. You kind of need that extra guy in the box. So it works wonderfully. Okay. What's the team so far? I kind of like taking 2-2 in Ram stacks unless I have a heavy stack already. I don't think I have a heavy stack, and I also don't think I have any 2-2. So the team so far, hold on. I'll just pull it up here for you and pull this down. We got Josh Allen, Matthew Stafford, Kyron Williams, RJ Harvey, Joe Mixon, Rashad White, Austin Eckler, Dylan Sampson, Puka Nacua, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jaden Higgins, Emeka Egbuka, Hollywood Brown, Romeo Dobbs, Darius Slayton, Ray McLeod. Tight end, we have Evan Ingram, Mark Andrews. This is strong stuff for me. What do you guys? How do you guys think we're doing? How do you guys think we're doing here? Oh yeah, Tutu or Demario Douglas, another one. It's Demario Douglas, but Efton Chisholm's definitely somebody I'm interested in as well. Chisholm is hism, guys. Whittington is a late pick over Tutu. Mark my words. Okay, Jason, I'm going to queue him up for you, buddy. And then we're also going to queue up a couple Buffalo Bills receivers. I know Amari Cooper's not going back, but if he's there, he's there. When the hell did Laviska Shenault end up in Buffalo? That's an interesting one. That's really interesting. Very interesting. Okay. Guys, if you guys are just tuning in, we are giving away a ticket at the end of the show. If you guys want a chance to draft a fantasy football lineup, all you got to do is put hashtag Chisholm is hism in the live chat. Hashtag Chisholm is hism in the live chat. That's for Efton Chisholm. And we'll do a fun duck race after we look through 11 lineups. And then after that, we're going to go party in Sleezball stream. And the Bears really sucked bad last year. They had moments, but yeah. I think Swift might be a value now that Chubb and Dobbins have signed. It seems like the Bears are rolling with Swift and Roshan. Don't forget about my guy, Kyle Manungai. Roshan's kind of dead to me. I should start getting some exposure to Roshan, but I'm more bullish on Swift and Manungai. And I tweeted this in January. Or not January, but whenever Ben Johnson signed there and they started bringing in the offensive line help, I said DeAndre Swift could potentially be a league winner, and you should start getting him now. And I got him in a lot of the early best ball tournaments, and Swift was getting pushed really, really far in the earlies. His value in the earlies was crazy. Are we getting ROI for Pitts in the 14th? You should. You should. Now, should the contract situation shape up, should his injury situation shape up, should he be healthy and play, you are getting positive ROI, especially at the tight end position, and you're not paying a lot of draft capital to get that. There's very minimal risk and very, very high reward. He, on a yearly basis, has the potential and the talent and the ability to be a top 5 tight end. So if this is the year, especially when he's at the cheapest he's ever been, why the hell not? Why the hell not, right? Elijah Moore goes to Mossy. That's crazy. Okay. I took Whittington, and I'm going to take Ferguson here. I don't think I have any correlation with Josh Allen, but if we're talking about just elite QB upside, it's good to have one that's got rushing ability. I would have liked to pair him with James Cook, but James Cook was gone. I like what we did with this draft a lot. We'll catch up with the chat. 2-2 all day. Yeah, it's Demario Douglas, especially in best ball. No, it's Demario Douglas. I'm really starting to like Devin Neal. I'd rather get Marcus Yarns, but I will get exposure to both. I meant Tutu and Demario play similarly. Demario Douglas is more special after the catch. We're going to finally be able to see that because his quarterback's finally going to have time now that they have a decent offensive line. Little bit possession wide receiver when Tutu can pop the top off. Hey, man, Jason Calhoun came in passionately. I respect the hell out of Jason, so I took him. Devin Neal does not sound like a guy who will play a lot, in my opinion. I think he's going to have a safe role. But if we're talking about if anything happens to Alvin Kamara, Marcus Yarns is the carbon copy, and he was a undrafted free agent there. I love Marcus Yarns. People are going to start talking about Marcus Yarns once we start getting into more of that, training camp height. that's when we're going to see him. If I do have Alvin Kamara, I'll try to finish round 20 with Marcus Yarns. It's just a good discipline for me to have because I think both of them are going to be involved in a situation where they're going to be playing from behind a lot. Yeah, Tutu has upside, should have some spike weeks. Hell yeah, so should pop. Yeah, just based on name, just seeing that more important for wide receivers. Hell yeah. Tutu also got paid. He's going to hit the field. It's possible. Fergie, love that. Yeah, it's something I had in the back of my mind there. I've read some things on Manangai, and I think he is more of a depth piece. Roshan is better than he gets credit for and will be the clear RB2, in my opinion. Roshan's also a very elite pass blocker, right? It's just, I've been burnt. Roshan, I love the talent. I've been in on him the last 2 years. I've just been burnt by him. Ale, stopping by saying Chisholm is Chisholm. He's here for the giveaway. Let's go. Chisholm to the moon, to the motherfucking moon. Shout out to Dynasty Dog. Love you, buddy. Dynasty Dog, you should make your Twitter logo also your YouTube logo here so people can recognize your incredible work. All right, we'll go left to right here, and we'll finish off with myself. We got a lot of drafts to look at, so we're going to do that. We're going to do just that. I had a dream Alec Pierce dropped 200 yards and multiple TDs in the game. Thank God it's a dream. Thank God it's a dream, and because it's definitely not realistic. All right, Willie86 goes 2783. Drafting from the 101, he goes Jalen Hurts, Joe Burrow, nice. Tony Pollard, David Montgomery, Najee Harris, Ramondre Stevenson, Tyler Algier, Devin Neal, Nick Chubb. He benefited from a wide receiver heavy draft and got some really, really good, especially going 0 RB here. That's really good, man. Didn't take his first running back until 72nd overall pick. That's good discipline. Jamar Chase, Devontae Adams, Tyreek Hill, Cooper Kupp, Christian Kirk. Love your first 5. I really do. Jalen McMillan, love your first 6. Alan Lazard, don't care. Savion Williams, there's a world. Hunter Henry, Mike Gesicki, Jawan Johnson. I think your tight end room is fairly weak. Your running back room for going late is outstanding. Your wide receiver room is very good. Your quarterback room is one of the best I've ever seen. This is A- territory. Mossy goes, he's drafted from the 102. He goes 3, 5, 10, 2. Once again, guys, if you're in the community, we always look at your lineup. We always try to give feedback. Obviously, we're not going to give feedback for Doritos lineup because this guy is just the best. The best. So we're just going to look at it and we're going to be like, ooh, ah. All right. That's what we're going to do when we get to Dorito. All right. So Mossy goes 3, 5, 10, 2. Drafting from the 102. He gets Kyler Murray, JJ McCarthy, Anthony Richardson. It's a solid quarterback room. Jonathan Taylor, Kenneth Walker, Jalen Warren, Zach Charbonnet. I love that. Double tapping the Seattle Seahawks running back room is a nice move. And then Will Shipley. That's a good running back room. Justin Jefferson, George Pickens, Roma Dunze. So Justin Jefferson and JJ McCarthy. Roma Dunze, Khalil Shakir. That's the guy who I was hoping fell to me. He didn't. Adam Thielen, Quentin Johnston, Michael Wilson. So we got correlation with Michael Wilson and Kyler. Tutu Atwell, that's where he went. Jalen Tolbert, Elijah Moore. And it looks like a naked Anthony Richardson. Kyler Murray with Trey McBride as well. And then Isaiah Likely. It's a good draft. It's a good draft. I'm giving that a B-. I think you should have gone. So here, Mossy, I think you should have gone with an extra running back, especially since you have 2 from the same room. You're limiting your ceiling now. It's technically 4 running backs, right? So God forbid Jonathan Taylor doesn't pay off. You're betting on Will Shipley to fill in early and hoping for something bad to happen to Saquon. And you're hoping that Jalen Warren is in fact the guy and Caleb Johnson doesn't kill him, right? So I would go with a 6th. And then I think you should have waited on tight end here and probably gone for another wide receiver where Isaiah Likely went, but this was also a very wide receiver heavy draft. Ralph Wiggums, drafting from the 103, goes 2882. I love this roster construction. Bo Nix and Michael Penix. He in fact, indeed, indubitably inserted the Penix here, guys. Bijan Robinson, so correlation there. It's nice when you get correlation with a receiving running back and their quarterback. There is a potential to get, touchdown equity there and obviously PPR format. That's great. Bucky Irving, love the pick. Jordan Mason, Bashal Tootin. This is a good running back room. I'm curious what you did with your wide receivers, buddy. Justice Hill. I don't think you needed to get Jerome Ford, Estime, or Kendra Miller, but hey, I'm here for it. T. Higgins, Cortland Sutton to go with Bo Nix, Ricky Pearsall, Matthew Golden, Marvin Mims to also go with Bo Nix, Pat Bryant to go with Bo Nix, De'Ami Brown, and Kaderil Hodge. So you kind of got that last piece to get correlation with Michael Penix. George Kittle and Kyle Pitts, more Penix correlation there. It's nice. It's nice. I just hate your receiving room. T. Higgins, don't love him. Sutton, I get it. Pearsall, I get it. But like you can get zeros with your first three, in my opinion. There's going to be a world where you're going to get zeros from these guys. And then like Golden, Mims, Pat Bryant, it's good that you're betting on that room. I just don't like your receiving room. Don't like the names. The construction's fine. Don't like the names. Yeah. Not I've seen you draft some of my favorite teams. That's not one of them. Terry Rice, 420, aka Blocka, aka Dennis, aka Bullies. This guy just has a different name for every fucking platform. But I love him. He's a good dude. 3773. Justin Fields. He's drafting from the 104, by the way. Justin Fields, Dak Prescott, Aaron Rodgers. I don't think you needed Aaron Rodgers, but we'll see why you took a third quarterback here. Josh Jacobs, Quinshawn Judkins, Javonte Williams, Jadon Blue, Roshan Johnson, Miles Sanders, Kyle Manangai. Javonte with Dak, receiving back with the quarterback. Trying to see. Jadon Blue, you double tap that. You triple tap that. That's the first one I've seen where you triple tapped the Dallas Cowboys running room. I don't hate that call. I don't hate your running back room. That's cool. You're definitely limiting your ceiling, but you have a safer floor. Floors don't really win in this tournament, but if that running back room is spectacular and they do stagger, the weeks that they all ball out, you have a top 10 running back on a weekly basis just by betting on those guys at later ADP. So I don't hate it. DK Metcalf to go with Dak, Garrett Wilson to go with Fields, DK Metcalf to go with Aaron Rodgers, all correlated, all beautiful. Jalen Waddle, Jacoby Myers, Keon Coleman. Your first six wide receivers are spectacular. Roman Wilson. This is some of your better work. Jake Ferguson to go with Dak. Mason Taylor to go with Justin Fields. Bench. This is good. This is A territory. B plus A. I like this a lot. All right. I don't think Donkey from Shrek has said anything, so we're going to skip over his. Good call, Disco. Got to update the logo here. Let's catch up with the chat. Washington going to sign McLaurin to extension. Can't believe his last deal is running out. They should. My RBs, garbage. I like your RBs, man. Feel free to rip it. Fine. I got you, Dorito. Never sleep on wide receivers who can get elite yards per catch. Hell yeah. Hate my wide receivers. I'm glad we agreed. QB room is bad in my opinion. Overspend on a position. Can't hit the flex. Massive withdrawal from the flex position. Hurts also unstacked. Agreed. JT's going to pay off. Don't worry about JT. His ADP is so damn juicy. Of course, man, RB starts. You don't get great wide receiver rooms for sure. This room was oddly very wide receiver heavy tonight. True. Connor and Bucky around ADP are my favorite RBs. Not a bad take, BK. Logo updated courtesy of the man speaking. I do design logos and thumbnails, guys. I do those. Dynasty Dog, it looks good, brother. I didn't have Bijan Bucky yet. I have Bijan with all those wide receivers. I got it in a couple minis. Donkey is a good dude. I think Donkey's a great dude. 2 mules on a cart and Donkey getting along makes sense. I had to reach on ADP for wide receivers in this draft. You and me as well. But I love the values everywhere else. All right, let's look at Dorito, guys. Remember, this guy won the whole thing. 150,000 lineups. This guy had the best lineup 2 years ago, and he cashed in $300,000. Dorito is somebody we absolutely love and adore, and we respect, and we need to have on the show. So, Dorito, you have an open invitation, brother. Whenever you want to come on, let me know. I'll send you the StreamYard link. I don't care who's on, when. You have an open invitation, brother. I've had Herzig. I've had one of my favorites, Updog. I have not had you on, and I would love to pick your brain. I am a sponge. I am just going to be like one of those curious children and just ask why, the whole time. All right, he goes 2792. I'm going to stop sucking up to the guy because I want to beat him. Baker Mayfield got him at a tasty ROI there. Fell pretty far. I'm not doing math right now. Forgive me. 11 picks past ADP, and then 12 picks past ADP for Jared Goff. He's drafted from the 6th spot. My favorite spot to draft from. Jahmyr Gibbs, love it. Once again, guys, correlation with receiving back and the quarterback, love it. Aaron Jones, I think he criminally underrated if healthy. Cam Scatterable, somebody I need to start getting exposure to. Let's be real. Ray Davis, I get it. Isaac Garendo, Brashard Smith, Elijah Mitchell. I like double tapping Brashard Smith and Elijah Mitchell. I think those are the explosive guys in that backfield, and it's a good bet. Rashee Rice, I bet you wish you got Mahomes in this world. Jackson Smith and Jigba, who I love. Devonta Smith, Juan Jennings, Chris Godwin. This is a good start, especially for going hero RB in round 1. Joshua Palmer. Sleez loves Joshua Palmer. He thinks Sleezbomb thinks Joshua Palmer can lead the entire Buffalo Bills team in receiving touchdowns. Adonai Mitchell, I like A.O. Manor. Noah Brown, I'm not getting exposure to. Sam Laporta, he's a Laporta supporter. He's got some correlation there. And then Pat Freiermuth. So Chris Godwin stacked. It's good. It's good. 2 Mules in a Cart goes with the Vanilla Gorilla build here. That's an A draft 2792. Who's 2792? Quack quack. Not the keyword binking. Not the keyword. The keyword is hashtag Chisholm is hism. Palmer. Garbage. Anybody big on Carolina offense and can give me hope? Canales doesn't seem to like a great. Canales is a spectacular offensive coordinator. Scatterbo will cause increased applications at Allstate. Heard. I think we need Bryce to be a gunslinger. That's my only. My only because the situation is great. The offensive line is good. The defense is terrible. Means high scoring games. Is Bryce Young good enough to put these guys in position to succeed? Stay tuned to find out. Doritos laughing. You think Palmer's trash? Look at Yoshi game log. Sleez. I mean, I think they're both garbage. I'm going to start getting exposure to Jermaine Burton. That wasn't Sleez. Okay, Palmer. That was the guy who drafted with the other. Oh, I know. 2792. 272 was his best game. Block. He's trolling, laughing. All right, Palmer. We'll have moments. We'll see. 2 Mules in the Cart. I'm glad I caught up with the chat. You guys are going. By the way, guys, if you're just tuning in, Chisholm, you got to put the hashtag Chisholm is hism. Shout out to Efton Chisholm. If you guys know, you know. If you guys want to enter the giveaway, we're giving away an opportunity to draft a lineup that could win you $500,000. And if you guys don't think it's possible, this guy here in the chat that's chopping up with us and that drafted with us, he won first place $300,000 2 years ago. It's well within the realm of possibilities. Just ask yourself, why not you? And if you have not signed up on Drafters Fantasy, make sure you use promo code DISCO to double your first deposit dollar for dollar. Quasi says Chisholm is hism. Jennings, be real. Yeah. Sleaze, Jennings, or Paul. It's Jennings. Quasi's entered. Shout out to you, Quasi. Good to see you, brother. I have not taken a sip of my vitamin water. We got 11 people from the community in here. Has 0 spike weeks, brother. Undraftable. You're right. I conceded this like the other day. Block is entered. Chisholm's hism. Sleaze again. Jennings or Palmer. Laugh my ass off. Stop it. Jeez. You guys. What do I like about Canal's game plan? I like that he is QB specific. I like that he runs a very balanced offense with some very unique looks that you don't typically see. I like that he is the person who is building this offense his way. And I like that we've seen him be an incredibly successful offensive coordinator with 2 offenses that struggled prior. So if anybody can turn around, and we did see Bryce Young turn around, it's Canales. He is the QB whisperer. He's a QB guru. He made Geno Smith relevant. He made Baker Mayfield relevant again. He lifts people up. Canales is a great leader of men, and he's one of the better minds in football. He just had to take over one of the worst teams we've ever seen established behind one of the worst owners in football. The anticipation is killing me. I'm getting there, I promise. And I'm happy. You've seen the light disco increase ROI. You're right. Great draft, y'all. Donkey's in here. Okay, Donkey, Brody Quinn. We're going to look at your lineup now that you're here. Donkey, big fan of your work, buddy. Dorito, were you the guy in the main? Yeah, he's the guy who won the main, not last year, but the year before. MHJ equals DK Metcalf 2.0. I'm here for that. All right. Fuck. You guys are popping, and I'm so grateful. I'm always going to prioritize the chats. 3683, Jaden Daniels, Justin Herbert, Sam Darnold. 2 week 12 buys. Yikes. So Sam Darnold, you're hoping there's a world where Sam Darnold's starting by week 12. I'm betting on Jalen Milroe before that. James Cook, way ahead of ADP. Marion Hampton, Travis Etienne, Tajay Spears, J.K. Dobbins, Isaiah Davis. Brian Thomas Jr., love the pick. Lad McConkey, Jordan Addison, Stephon Diggs, Rashid Shaheed. Lad with Herbert. Daniels with Ertz. Shaheed, Tillman, Douglas, Lockett, TJ Hawkinson, Zach Ertz, Elijah Arroyo. Now it is a unique combo, right? But if you're looking at 140, 150,000 other lineups, 2 mules, I highly recommend that instead of getting James Cook where you got him, he's easily somebody that you could push in most drafts. Now, I did admit that I was considering taking him, but he is somebody that you can get in most drafts because he's sliding to the 47, 48 just because of the contract disputes and situation. I would say don't be a slave to ADP, but use ADP as an advantage to build correlation and to build unique roster construction. That's my biggest piece of advice here. Justin Herbert was a great value for you. So where you reached here, you made up for it here, and you got good correlation. It's a good draft. It's good. Donkey from Shrek goes, all right. Pat Joyce, how we doing, boys? We're doing great. Hashtag Chisholm is Hism to enter the giveaway, brother. From the little I've seen, he's Sean McVay with a headache. I mean, Tampa, when Baker Mayfield took over and they made the playoff push and that offense was hell explosive and really good. Canales. Prior to that, when Geno Smith was a fantasy relevant quarterback and DK and Lockett were both absolutely eating, Canales was the offensive coordinator. So, like, he's great. He really is. He dealt with dirt last year and he turned it into, there was some fantasy ROI there and good players. All aboard the Chisholm train. Chisholm's Hism. Hashtag Chisholm's Hism. Shout out to Craig Nelson. But he definitely is charismatic. I don't know about the charisma. I just like his scheme. Got Herbert 30 pass though. Wild. Yeah, 100%. Donkey and Dorito both finished atop the big contest, I believe. Bunch of sharks. Donkey was also up there. Jesus Christ. Chisholm's Hism. Pat Joyce has entered. By the way, Pat Joyce, long time no see. Miss you, man. Welcome back. As a Pats fan, I approve. Listen, this is probably your first stream show that you're watching, but Chisholm, I've been all ism on Chisholm because I know he's hism. James is laughing. Okay, caught up. Let's go. Donkey from Shrek goes 3683. Vanilla Gorilla, the missionary build. I like it. Caleb Williams. Missionary can get the job done, guys. Caleb Williams, Drake May, Trevor Lawrence. That's a good quarterback room. Saquon Barkley. Okay, guys, just for a second, take a moment and think, what if Saquon Barkley doesn't, get hurt by the curse? What if the curse is kind of like just stupid? And what if Saquon Barkley can outperform the curse? Then Saquon Barkley is probably the best value in football, even though he's going off the board in round 1. I'm going to get more exposure to Saquon Barkley in case that world exists. Travion Henderson, DeAndre Swift, Isaiah Pacheco, somebody who I'm not interested in, but I get it. Tank Bigsby, also not interested. Sean Tucker, that's a spike week thing right there. I like your running back room, though. First 3 names are solid. The rest, there's a world. A.J. Brown, love him. Marvin Harrison Jr., he was hoping for Jalen Hurts. DJ Moore, so some correlation there. Travis Hunter with Trevor Lawrence. Kyle Williams with Drake May. Alec Pierce, Calvin Austin, Trey Tucker. Dalton Kincaid, Cade Otton, and Chigozie Okonkwo. Good shit. All right, Stat ATL. Another vanilla gorilla build, man. Crazy. 3683, CJ Stroud, Cam Ward, and Daniel Jones, Derrick Henry, Chase Brown, James Conner, Braylon Allen, Jalen Wright, DJ Giddens. I like your balanced running back room. I do. Nico Collins, Terry McLaurin, Stroud with Nico, Terry unstacked, Calvin Ridley with Cam Ward, nice. Jaden Reed, criminally underrated in my opinion. Michael Pittman, Daniel Jones, Trey Harris, Isaac Tesla, if you know, you know. Chimere DK with Cam Ward, nice. Jonnu Smith, Tyler Warren with Daniel Jones, and Dalton Schultz with CJ Stroud. Strong. We're almost there, guys. 3593, Young Pro, drafting from the 110. Brock Purdy, Bryce Young, Tua Tagovailoa, Christian McCaffrey, Breece Hall, Caleb Johnson. You got Caleb Johnson at a really good value. I'm kind of jealous. If he fell to me there, I would take him finally. Jarquez Hunter, Blake Corum. Think you needed one more running back because you got two of my cuffs. Drake London, Tyrell McMillan, Chris Olave, Debo Samuel, Darnell Mooney, Jalen Knoll. Tet with Bryce. I mean, if Debo was still in San Francisco, you'd have correlation there. Okay. Jalen Noel, Coker, Cooper, and Mr. Booty. David Njoku, Colson Loveland, Dallas Goedert. One stack. Am I seeing this correctly? Yeah, one stack. Not bad, Young Pro. More correlation. Don't get players for the sake of it, right? The correlation really increases your ceiling. Sleezbomb, guys. He's live right after us. The link is in the description. And we will be doing a duck race. The duck race, you guys know the rules, 69 seconds. And we're going to shuffle it 5 times or until we see the hashtag duck. Donald Trump duck, because Donald Trump duck is the best duck. Sleezebomb goes 2-6-10-2. He goes Patrick Mahomes, Jordan Love, Ashton Genty. This is from the 12 hole. Ashton Genty, Devon H.N. I like that start for you. If Genty smashes, this is a great running back room. Chuba. I would not, going round 1 and 2, I would not take Chuba here. I would just push the running back position because you need wide receivers. But we'll see what else you did. Trey Benson, Marshawn Lloyd, Kareem Hunt, Xavier Worthy, Jamison Williams, Worthy with Mahomes, Jerry Jeudy, Brandon Ayuk, Luther Bird. I mean, you did kind of pivot all right. Xavier Legette, Keenan Allen, Andre Yoshevach, Dontavian Wicks, so microstack with Jordan Love. Jalen Royals, you also got Jalen Royals to go with Xavier Worthy and Patrick Mahomes, and Travis Kelce and Tucker Kraft goes well with Jordan Love. It's good. It's good. I kind of like, just like the best ball purist here on Drafter and me, I kind of can't ride with like the bully robust RB start where you get 2 RBs in round 1 and 2 and then take another one in round 5. It kind of just goes against like every one of my principles. But you did a good job of it. It was very solid. All right, guys. They don't call me Big Draft Energy because we draft little and we draft poorly. They call me Big Draft Energy because I'm the fucking guy. I'm kidding. But I am him. I don't even know what I have on this team. I go 2-6-9-2. Josh Allen and Matthew Stafford, 20 picks past ADP. We got Kyron Williams, RJ Harvey, 10 picks past ADP. Joe Mixon, 5 picks past ADP. Rashad White, Austin Eckler, Dylan Sampson. So a lot of PPR value here. Other than the first 2 names, a lot of PPR value here that could stagger in to either the RB2 or flex spot. Puka Nacua, Amon-Ra St. Brown. So we got Puka correlated with Matthew Stafford. We got Amon-Ra St. Brown in the 2nd round, which is sick. Jaden Higgins, Emeka Egbuka, Hollywood Brown, Romeo Dobbs, Darius Slayton, Ray McLeod, Little Witt. I don't love my receiving room. There's a significant teardrop here. Significant teardrop. And there's going to be a significant teardrop on my face. This is one of my better tight end rooms, though. Evan Ingram, 5 picks past ADP, Mark Andrews, and then Terrence Ferguson to go with the Rams correlation. What would you guys grade me? Hashtag Chisholm is Hism. Good to see you, Chef. OTL, Hashtag Chisholm is Hism. Chef, welcome in, buddy. OTL, welcome in. Love you guys. I hope you guys are having a great day. Week 2. Sorry, my Millie Maker winner on DK 2023. Who was that? Nice. Congrats. You draft the winner on closer to the season. Also placed 5th week. Nice. That's sick. B minus. I think that's a good grade. Tough draft room tonight. Hey man. There's a free ticket. I don't hate my draft. I think there's a world where this draft can smash. I just don't love my receiving room. Yeah. Disco wide receiver room is weak outside of your top 2, but solid. Yeah, it's a B. It's a B minus. Yeah. You're gonna throw darts. Might as well take a shot on a Bills wide receiver. I considered it, but I wanted Elijah Moore. I have enough Curtis Samuel. Solid draft. Appreciate you, brother. All right. Let's get this duck race sorted. Hashtag Chisholm is Hism. Just left the gym. You know the drill by now. Nice. What'd you lift? Liv, let me know when you send the email with the names, please. Oh, she's already on it. The best. I gotta add chef. DUCKRACE. All right. Alrighty, baby, you're on top of it. You're the best. Put me here. James says, let's save the duck race for tomorrow. Why? Why would we do that? Let a new guy win. We need more addicts. I mean, hey, if we get new addicts signing up using promo code Disco, would help me a heck of a lot. Would mean the world if you could use promo code Disco on Drafters Fantasy. Everything except legs. My dude is a martini glass. Let's go. Jonathan, you're absolutely right. Fun to draft with other knowledgeable guys, more folks staying in their lanes. Don't typically get many dead rosters or huge followers, but always fun to draft with the community. Appreciate you, Disco. Appreciate you, brother. Chisholm is Hism. Binking's entered. Drafters. Shout out to drafters, guys. They're in here. I'm telling you, man, we do duck races. Drafters is here because there's nothing better than betting on a good duck race sweat. All right, guys. Make sure your name's on the list. Got to add. Binking is in. Yeah, we got him. We don't have Chef. All right, I'm going to go through every single name here, guys. You guys let me know if you're in. Many thanks, drafters. Above and beyond last night. Hey, man, they went above and beyond. It wasn't even their fault. The Amazon servers were down. It wasn't even drafters' fault, and they still went above and beyond to take care of all of us. And yeah, the best in the business. Drafters in the house. OTL's entered with Chisholm is Hism. I got you, buddy. 21 people. I like it. Drafters, are we putting you in this one? All right, guys, let's go through the list. I know there's a little bit of a delay. Sleez, Mossy, Bad Guys, who really is a good fucking guy. Willie, Blocka, Young Pro, Jason C, Stat ATL, Devin M, Two Mules and a Cot, Squints, Bones, James Saw, No Cap, Jerry B, Ale, Quasi, Binking, Pat Joyce, Chef, OTL. Friendly reminder, if you're not in here, guys, we'll put you guys somewhere in the middle. Drafter says get us in. If you are not here to claim your giveaway at the end of the stream or contact me directly on Twitter tonight, I repeat, I cannot give you your ticket. I will just reshuffle it. I would love to give this away, but you guys got to rock with me for the entire show. That's just how it goes, okay? So I don't always do these giveaways. We used to do it a heck of a lot, but shit happens, right? So if you win, you need to contact me tonight. If you wait till midnight, it's not fucking happening. I'm sorry. James says, Drafters, are we going to see your name at the expo this year? Yeah, I'm going to wear the fucking shirt. I love the Drafters shirts. Chisholm, Brian Dudek has entered. I got you, Brian. Once again, guys, it helps me out a heck of a lot when you sign up on Drafters using promo code DISCO, like more than you could ever imagine. Would mean the world if you guys are tuning in and not on Drafters. Use promo code DISCO to double your initial deposit dollar for dollar up to $100, anywhere from 25 to 100. You put 25, you'll have 50. You put 50, you'll have 100. You put 75, you'll have 150. You put 100, you have 200, and you get to rock out a bunch of mains and a bunch of minis, and we'll grade your drafts just like we did all 11 lineups in here. We had 11 out of 12 disco balls in this draft. So shout out to you guys. You guys absolutely rock today. Good luck. Good luck. Not too sure yet, James. I remember when Drafters won the Duck Race last year and gave everyone tickets. What a great organization. The best. We love Drafters. 100%, Mossy. We love Drafters. The best. That's fine, Drafters. We are here to spread the word. We have Drafters shirts. If you maxed out the Drafters tournament last year, they sent you a shirt. Quack, quack, good stuff. All right, guys, 23 names in here. It's set. 69 seconds. You guys know the rule. We're going to shuffle it 5 times or until we see the Donald Trump duck. Is that the... No, that's not Trump. And you guys know the rules. We don't start this until the entire YouTube chat is just a bunch of quackheads. I need to see a bunch of quackheads in here. Get the quacking. Time to release the quacking, guys. Was a Navy shirt last year, orange gel years ago. Nice. Where are the quackheads at? The shirts for maxing are fire. Hell yeah. Mossy says, I wear mine all the time. Very comfortable. Blocka with the duck. Let's go. Quack, quack. No caps. A quackhead. Quack, quack. Mossy. Quack. Jason. All my quackheads in here. Quack-a-doodle-doo, says Quasi. I love that. Bad Guy's Official really is a good guy. He's quacking. Quackaholics. Pat is quacking. All right, guys. Time to... No Quack Mac has the NOS. No Quack Mac is fucking sick. That is a good one. That's it's tough to come up with new quackisms. Quack in the box, not bad, but quack. I love, guys. The quackisms just get me every single time. And we got the Donald Trump duck in here. Who's the Donald Trump? That's Chef. On your marks, get set. Guys, thanks so much. Once again, Sleez is live right after us. The link is in the description for his live stream, but I'll also grab it from YouTube right now. I almost had a sip of my vitamin water. We came so close. We came so close. Live. We're almost there. 28 seconds. I'm finding Sleez's stream. My shit's hella slow right now. Got a lot going on. Copy. All right. All right, how are we looking? Down the stretch here. Drafter says XXX or bust. I guess we're busting, brother, because right now we got the kiwi strawberry and it's ice cold and it's super delicious. Jason Calpori. Congrats, Jason. Jason, you know how to reach me, brother. Congratulations. I think it's Drafters. If you are in here, I think his name on Drafters is Huron River Rat. He's in here all the time. Jason's a hell of a supporter and a really, 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 really good guy. And yeah, he's one of the good ones, that guy. Guys, I love you guys. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, you guys have been absolutely incredible. I can't. It's Huron River Rat, so it's like this, Drafters. It's like this, Drafters. You got it. All right, perfect. Bet. Thank you, Drafters. I appreciate you guys doing that. Thank you, guys. Everybody who's tuning in, means the world to me, guys. Please, 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 please. Thank you, Drafters. Ticket has been added, Jason. Usually I tell you guys 48 hours. That was 48 seconds. You guys are incredible. I love you guys. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. This has been the most rewarding, one of the most rewarding journeys I've ever experienced in my 35 years of life. And I can't express to you guys how grateful I am for all that you guys have done for me and my family and continue to do so. And, you know, the fact that you guys come here and rock out with us. Please help my brother Sleezball out. He's live right now. It's going to be a great show. He's going to do more drafts, so the draft party doesn't have to end. Head over there. If you guys rock with me and you subscribe to me and you support me, you guys go over there, rock with him, support him, and subscribe to him, and make sure you like that video. Until next time, guys, which is tomorrow night at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Peace.